Okay, so if you don't know what consumerism is, it's basically the ideology that the increased consumption of goods is beneficial for the economy. Okay, to put it in simpler terms, it's the reason that people these days believe they need to own 10 pairs of Jordans. And in case you haven't been keeping up, consumerism recently struck some of its biggest wins since Supreme in 2018 with marketing ploys that are reeling in millions of dollars. I mean, with how easily this generation is influenced, it was really just a matter of time until we see a spike like this, but never did I think it was going to be thanks to baby plushies. As innocent and fun as it may sound to have a baby dangling off your bag, which actually doesn't sound that innocent, it's not until you see the price tags on one of these things when the problem becomes apparent. I'm sure you've heard the name by now. These are labubus. If you're not familiar with them, I wish I could explain to you why these are so popular, but I don't think anybody actually knows the answer to that. I mean, there are people in their 30s that are buying these things, yet all the marketing that surrounds them kind of seems babyish.
Labu, labu, labubu, labubu.
I mean, I know there's reselling and stuff, but we don't even have to get into that because I know that a lot of the people that are purchasing these are just going to have them genuinely hanging off their bag. I mean, if you really think about it, this is kind of a genius marketing ploy because if you think of other collectibles that are similar to labubus, the first ones that really come to mind are Bear Bricks and like Funko Pops. I mean, the point I'm trying to get across here is that these are really some of the first collectibles with a fat price tag that appeal to girls. The only thing that I don't get is why people didn't act like this for LOL surprise dolls. I mean, the best answer I could come up with is because they don't have a fat price tag on them, but another collectible that was trending in recent memory is Sony Angels, and these definitely don't have a price tag on them. If you haven't heard of Sony Angels, they're actually just as weird of a marketing pitch. Now that I mention it, I'm kind of actually seeing a pattern. I guess people have an obsession with babies. But they're really one of the few exceptions to this rule that a bigger price tag means more popularity. To give possibly the best demonstration of this rule, I actually want to draw your attention to a social experiment that was conducted a while back. So this is Payless, which I'm actually not familiar with, but I guess it's just a low budget store. And what they did is they basically redesigned their store to look designer for a weekend, but they kept all the same shoes. I mean, to keep it simple, all they really did was add a French accent to their name and jack up their prices. Now, I'm not sure what type of event they had going on here, but all you really need to know is that everyone who walked in here kind of looked like they belonged on the red carpet. With that said, the whole point of the video was to see how much money these rich people would spend on $20 shoes, and as you can guess, well, we'll just let the video do the talking.
It looks really well made. I love a heel that's kind of chunky because it means you can like jump up and down, do some backflips maybe.
It's a stunner. It's one of those shoes that you're just going to get compliments on over and over again.
For me to experience this as an Italian designer is amazing.
Elegant, sophisticated, and versatile.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you could try elegant, sophisticated, and you just lost your joke. Mr. Italian fashion designer over here could really put in his 2 weeks because he just made a joke out of his own industry. Anyway, all the video really went to show is just how susceptible people are to following the crowd. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not making fun of these people because I'm just as prone to following the crowd as everyone else. But, let's be honest, there's no multiverse where I'm putting the avid runner ones on my feet.